We've got action.
All right, Deja. So they got you on camera taking money from the register.
Money? Where?
This is Daja Holly, a Walmart employee who has just been accused of stealing hundreds of dollars from a cash register. But when she was confronted with evidence, she snapped.
Bro, don't touch me. I gotta get my
But some employees have caused much more harm than this, like this manager who did not only steal money, but also assaulted an employee.
When he hit me, that's when.
Or this man who posed as an employee and stole expensive products and attempted to escape the cops. But first, let's start with the case of Daja, who got caught red-handed stealing on security cameras. On November 24th, 2023, police were called at an Illinois Walmart where security staff caught an employee stealing cash from the register for the first time. When analyzing the footage, you can see that Daja slips her hand under the bills and removes an extra bill each time she gets change for a customer. She then gives the customer the correct change, but palms the stolen bill and slips it into her pocket. If you look carefully, you'll notice that the left bulge in her vest starts to show a crease, indicating that she's stacking up a sizable amount of cash in there. She's obviously far too comfortable doing this and may have been doing it for longer than security realized. After the officers looked at the surveillance evidence, it was time to confront Daja.
Hey, Deja. Come on in real quick, please.
All right, Deja. So they got you on camera, basically taking money from the register, putting it in your pocket.
money. Where?
Yeah. They got you on camera.
Can I see for myself? Please?
I'm going to show you the pictures just to show you.
That's
There's
fine.
a camera like literally right
I
above
know that. Of course.
you. So here's the times that I guess you were taking it the other days, right? The other days? Okay.
I can't see nothing. I see me taking money out.
Daja argues that she can't see anything in the printed photo and maintains her innocence. The security footage may be somewhat unclear, but it's easily enough to show exactly what she was doing. Still, it doesn't quite dawn on her just how much trouble she is in. But for the cops, it's time to arrest the culprit, and that's when things get violent.
Now you can remove your vest, okay, that's Walmart property. So you can put that vest and your ID and your work phone.
Okay. So y'all saying that I took something out y'all door.
We're not saying it, you know. It's on video.
So what y'all finna do?
Arrest you.
Arrest me?
Yeah, so you're gonna do what they told you to do is get back on.
Why is y'all arresting me?
Because you're under arrest for stealing.
I didn't steal anything.
Okay, just take off your vest so then we can get out of here.
Okay, can I go home? I didn't steal shit. I'm not even from out here.
You work for it?
Bro, don't touch me. I gotta get my shit. I gotta get my stuff. Oh, I'm not even from out here. I did not steal anything. Okay, I got it. Okay. You just broke my. Okay. Can I turn around? Ow, God.
Stop resisting.
Give me your hands.
Put your hands behind your back or I'm gonna tase you. Fine.
As she starts to realize the gravity of the situation, fight or flight starts to kick in for Daja, and she gets about as violent as she could in this situation. But realizing there's probably no other way out of this, she's not about to stop here.
Y'all serious right now?
Resisting.
What you mean? I just finna turn around, y'all. Can I get my belongings? Ooh, you just literally broke my...
32.
Oh, y'all serious? I'm short of y'all. What you mean? Y'all take that shit.
Get against the ground.
I swear to God, y'all fool, boy.
Stop resisting.
32, son of 52 too, she's bleeding.
You did it.
You were
Why? No, I did it.
Yes, you did.
No, I promise I did it.
Okay.
Stop tensing up your hands.
It burned, man. Like, I'm not doing any. Y'all already got me in the handcuffs.
checked out. Just calm down.
What? Like, that don't even make sense. Y'all hurt me and then put me in the ambulance. What?
You're bleeding. That's why you're getting...
Y'all did this, bro. After the fact,
Why did you resist arrest?
I did it.
Okay.
I did it. I asked,
So
like,
you
can I
throwing
get
the
my
phone at her?
thing?
So you throwing your phone at
I
her?
got, on my granny, on my cousin
on
granny
video.
that's tatted on me, G.
It's on
I did not hit her.
Well, you're on body camera, so...
Wait, y'all did all that.
Despite the female officer being quite patient with Daja, she doesn't take the hint and gets more aggressive, injuring herself in the process. Eventually, they were able to de-escalate the situation, and medical staff arrived shortly after to treat Daja's injury. She was then transported to the squad car and back to the station where she was charged with theft, resisting arrest, and aggravated assault on a police officer. But Daja wasn't as unpredictable as this next thief, who tried a daring getaway in the worst place possible.
Hey! What are you doing?
Albuquerque police received a call earlier last month about a shoplifter caught by a Target employee trying to steal a pile of Xbox consoles. 22-year-old Curtis Venn had come up with an ingenious plan to walk into Target, grab a selection of his favorite consoles, and walk out without anyone suspecting a thing. He did it by pretending to be a Target employee, and he managed to get away on more than one occasion, robbing 3 other stores until he was finally caught.
This is like $1,200.
Did any officers get you ID from me?
Good, so far so good.
Did you check out my trespassing?
Oh, I did not. I just kidding. Okay, come here. Do you have an ID on you?
It's in my truck.
It's in the truck.
I can give it to you.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, no.
Okay. Could you please stand by? I just want to check for your weapons.
Yeah, I can see on my...
As you probably noticed, the shopping cart the police have confiscated is full of brand new Xbox consoles, costing thousands of dollars. He was caught by their loss prevention officer, who explains how Curtis came to be in possession of a Target uniform in the first place.
His name is CJ. He used to be a Target team member at Sale Target. He pushed out 11 gaming consoles out of our Rio Rancho store a couple months ago. So he imitates that he's a Target team member, gets keys, gains access to the locked case or the stockroom. He just left our Rio Rancho store and then came here. He didn't get anything from them this morning, but he was able to get someone to let him in. All those consoles there is what he selected. He tried going out the entrance door where I stopped him. I can show you this. That's from yesterday. That's him walking out with it.
Okay.
Out of Uptown. So I know he got one. I'll have to ask.
Is that a PS4?
That's
PS5?
a PS5.
Okay. And that was at the
Uptown store
Uptown,
yesterday.
okay.
He was driving a U-Haul.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to him.
Sounds good.
My name is Officer Cordero. You're CJ, right? Right. Is it short for anything?
Short for Chris.
Chris. All right, Chris. So I'm gonna read you your random warnings, okay? So just listen up for a second, okay? Would you like to talk to me? Yes or no? About the incident while you're detained right now? You don't want to talk to me?
Something to talk about.
So go ahead and stand up, okay? So you're gonna be placed under arrest for felony level shoplifting, okay?
Shoplifting isn't the most serious of charges unless you've stolen goods worth over $500. Then it's a felony, where you could be looking at thousands of dollars in fines and even prison time. He's been caught red-handed, and there's plenty of evidence to link him to the other thefts, but Curtis doesn't want to cooperate and chooses to say nothing at all.
When we get inside, I'll take it off.
You want to use the restroom or no?
Yeah.
Alright, man.
Now that Curtis is in the police station, you'd think his best option is to cooperate and surrender to the inevitable. But what he does next is bold and extremely stupid.
Hey! What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Stay here.
You need to take.
Stay here, man. Stay here. You're not going. All doors are locked. Even if you get past it, you're not going to get away from here.
No. Get on the ground, or I'm gonna tase you.
You cannot leave you.
Put the chair down. Put the chair down.
But
Hey!
you make this hard, we make this easy.
We don't want to do this.
You're not going anywhere.
Work with us, man. Please work with us. I just want to leave.
That's not it. You're not going anywhere. All the doors are locked.
We don't want to use force. You're on camera. You're not free to leave.
It looks like Curtis knows he's got nowhere to run as he barricades himself in the corner. He isn't a major threat, but he can cause harm with those chairs, so the officers have to play it safe and try and talk Curtis out of this crazy standoff that he'll never escape from.
Can you specify a little bit more, alright? I'm not gonna let you hurt one of these officers, alright? Look at your stance right now. Look what you're doing. You obviously are physically going to resist us and not go to jail. I'm not gonna let you hurt one of these officers, alright? So what we're gonna use, I'm actually gonna specify what we're gonna use. We're gonna use our taser. And it hurt, again, it goes back to my point, it hurts. It hurts.
We're not even gonna happen, bro. You can do it, come on.
Okay, I'm being 100% truthful with you because I'm not gonna let an officer go hands-on with you the way you are right now.
Then do it, what are we talking? It's all this talking, come on, do it.
I'm trying to help you out, man.
Chris, drop the chair.
Do it.
Drop it. I don't want to tase you, man.
He literally
Just
just
push the
like
chair out of the way, dude. It hurts. Move it. Move the chair.
Look, man, Curtis, it's falling apart already, Curtis.
Relax, dude.
Take a deep breath.
Oh my gosh, I'm so out of shape, bro.
Take a deep breath.
After that frankly hilarious standoff, officers were able to easily overpower Curtis and arrest him again. He was then put back in the squad car to be transported to the main station. Curtis is yet to go to court but is facing charges including felony shoplifting, resisting arrest, and battery on police officers. Another case where surveillance footage played a crucial part was in Florida, where an altercation at a fast food restaurant between employees was caught on camera.
We're all siblings. We got the same name. It doesn't matter. Chill, bro.
Flagler police arrived at a fast food restaurant after a 911 call about a man assaulting a woman. The man shown wearing a dress and bonnet is actually one of the managers of the restaurant, and he's angry after being accused of stealing over $1,500 from the register. And the argument had become so heated, the police had to rush to the scene.
For real? Hey, baby. I called the police just say about your husband standing by U-Haul. Stay right here. We're all siblings. We got the same name. It doesn't matter. Chill, bro. It matters to me. It matters to me because you let them crook come between me and my family. If that's how y'all... This is my actual sister. Step out here. Easy. This is my actual biological sister. This is how y'all really want to say
Just go in.
No. It's about money, and because this girl a crook, working on a fake name. She told you that I called the police on you about your that U-Haul I got for y'all. That is a falsified document.
What's going on?
Well, first and foremost, the fight because she grabbed me. All I did was hold her down. Ain't no man against a woman. I got a surgery. Let's clear that up first. The dirt that she works under a fake name here. I came up here, we're arguing. But the moment she swung at me and you ripped my hair, bro, all I'm doing is holding you down.
Trying to distract the officer by accusing his workmate of using a fake name isn't going to take the heat off himself. Apart from the theft, he's also been accused of assault, but he's claiming he was the one who was assaulted, and the officer is about to hear two different versions of the same story.
Where was she at when this happened? Where were you sitting at?
He came up in here, but he had already texted saying he was on his way to her, to fight her.
For what? Why is he mad at you?
It's an argument or whatever he got in his head.
Boyfriend, girlfriend?
He's a girl.
I gotta ask.
He don't want her.
He needs to go to jail. I'm hurt. I don't need no ambulance, but he attacked her.
So far, it seems like everyone involved in the incident are acquaintances of each other, but the officer is justifiably confused as they all try to explain their side of the story. Fortunately, a compelling piece of evidence emerges that will decisively reveal the true culprit.
This the first video? Okay, there's 3 videos. It's when he first came in here. Hold on.
That's when he first came in?
Yeah.
Okay. The one with the pink,
They're both off. They're not working, right? Both of them.
No, we're not arguing. We come on at 4 o'clock. We're supposed to come on now, but he came in here and started it. See, he went to hit me. So when he hit me,
Alright, go back.
when he hit
Play it
me,
one more time.
you see, when he hit me, that's
When he was doing that, did his finger touch your nose, or?
it went up.
Oh,
He
that's
caught me.
when he caught your
Then
eye.
he caught his nail in me.
Let me play it one more time.
Look, so then.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see because it
Yeah,
looks like you hit first.
You might have a hold it.
But you gotta watch kind of close, like he hit in the eye, right?
Okay.
The officers now have all the evidence they need to apprehend the perpetrator. But luckily for them, he also sent several text messages to staff at the restaurant telling them that he was coming over to beat someone up, giving the police plenty of probable cause. But as the officer moved to make the arrest, the situation began to escalate.
My driver license, I'm about to pass out, but no. And when the truth come out, now you want to
First of all, you got your kids up, so don't talk about endangerment, baby. You run your record, that's all you do. They can trust that, that's fine. But R.J. Davis, you got no business working on the Ebony Locust name here. Like I said, your employment ends today. I come up here to confront you about something you did wrong and you want to get loud and go take a swing at me. All I'm doing is grabbing your ass.
First things first, this right here is a trespass warning for Popeyes. Okay? Being issued to you by the general manager of the store. Okay. This explains it right here. This means you can no longer come. Let me explain it to you, okay? And then you're going to roll your eyes at me.
No, I didn't roll eyes.
Okay. If you come on this property at all, parking lot, anything, you will be arrested and taken to jail. You understand? Okay, so go ahead and set that inside your car. Second thing we're going to explain to you is we're going to jail for battery.
Battery?
Okay? Yep. Go ahead and drop your phone. Drop your phone right there.
What? Is that a felony?
No, it's
so
a misdemeanor.
You gotta be rough.
It's a misdemeanor. I'm not being rough.
Battery?
Yes.
Oh, man, come on, man. My
You're going to jail for battery.
Battery?
Let me explain all your charges to you, okay? Because you got more. Okay?
Oh
You're going to jail for battery, criminal mischief, and disorderly conduct inside of a restaurant.
And that's exactly what he was charged with, along with an additional count of grand theft. He was sentenced to probation for his crimes, but instead of staying out of trouble, he committed a similar offense only 3 months later and was arrested again. Unlike this next employee, who was caught committing a bold theft on surveillance cameras. On July 28, 2023, police at Logan Township, New Jersey were dispatched to a Target store after an employee had been caught stealing thousands of dollars of goods. He works in the warehouse and has been helping himself with some of the most expensive items on the shelves.
So what's going on?
So we had a team member conduct about $4,000 worth of theft in the facility.
Okay.
He has admitted to the theft, signed a documentation, just itemizing what he's stolen.
Okay.
Very cooperative, nice guy.
Okay.
He's in the interview room right now with one of our security staff.
Yeah.
They're the only two ones in there right now.
Okay.
I can give you the
itemized list of everything that he's. Yeah, I'm gonna need that. All right. My supervisor just showed up. Let me go tell him what we got, and then if you want to get that for us, I'll be right back in. Okay. I just talked to a security guy. Said the dude's in the interview room cooperative. He's signing an itemized list of everything that he stole already. It's about $4,000 worth of product. So I told him I'll come out, let you know, so at least we're in there, but he's in the interview room, and I told him get me the list of everything that he stole. I think they're in charge. I didn't ask yet. I told him to get the list of everything that was taken first. Are you guys looking to get him charged for everything? Yes. Or okay. I didn't know if you just want to document it, or if you guys were going to charge him, or you want us to go through the process.
Is there any video or anything of him taking items?
It is. I'd like to see that.
Yeah, please. Yep.
Video evidence will be key in getting a prosecution, as the store has chosen to press charges, and the evidence speaks for itself.
We have this is our evidence thing that we track. So,
is that him there?
Yep, that's him exiting. And then this is our evidence. So iPads, 5 of them, Apple watches, 10, and then AirPods, 10. So this thing that he's driving is called an order picker.
Is that him here or is this him here?
This is him here.
Okay.
And we purposely put our high value products back in this aisle and the other aisle that we were just looking at. Mm-hmm. So the MO is that they'll just go up to it on their order pickers. In this case, he's supposed to be putting away product, but you see him take it and it goes missing in the time frame that it's reported missing, but still in location.
Although the video doesn't clearly show the employee stealing the products, they do disappear after he picks them up. To the untrained eye, this looks like an employee casually going about his work, but with security measures in place, they can tell he's clearly stealing. After gathering the necessary evidence, officers proceed to confront the culprit.
All right, I just need your badge, and if you could take your vest off as well for me, sir. And if you could hold traffic coming this way.
Is this your bag, sir? Okay. There's nothing in here that's going to hurt us, no weapons, no. Alright. And I just, before we move on with anything, employment status?
He's
terminated.
Not welcome back.
Not welcome back here. Okay. Alright, you understand that? If you do come back here, there are charges for that.
Alright, Ram. So right now, do me a favor, stand here, put your hands behind your back. You're going to come in with us. We'll get this stuff taken care of, get you out of here, and then depending on what ends up happening from there, we'll probably be able to get you back here and get your car, okay?
Luckily for the officers, this employee is not as violent or aggressive as in the previous cases. He was quickly transported back to the station where he underwent processing and was charged for his crime. Following this, he was escorted back to the store to retrieve his car, and before being released, the arresting officer offered him some valuable advice.
All right, man, for any reason, if you have to come back here, you gotta go to the station beforehand. Let us know, and we can always mitigate some of the problems around it. If for some reason, this is just me talking to you, okay? If you have any of those products that was taken, if you want to return them, it usually helps in the long run. Come to our station, say, hey, listen, they know what's going on. I'm not saying you don't. I'm not saying you're guilty or innocent, because we don't do that. That's court. But just letting you know, okay, man? All right?
Appreciate it.
No problem, man. You have a better one, dude.
Thank you. I wish we met on different like.
Yeah, so do I. Always do. I never meet people on good terms. That's the problem. All right, man. You're welcome.
Is there somewhere I can do like a review? Yeah. You guys did. You know, you guys are amazing.
Usually we have Facebook for messages. All right.
As well as losing his job, he was charged with theft of movable property, but last we heard, his case is still ongoing. He wasn't clever enough to fool security, unlike this next employee, who concocted a plan to steal thousands of dollars, prompting a full-blown police investigation.
What money came from the store?
Just the 100.
Just the hundreds, not the tens inside here?
On June 6, 2023, officers from the Broward County Sheriff's Office responded to a call at a nearby Walmart. Upon arrival, the officers were greeted by two undercover employees who had suspicion about a cashier who was reportedly stealing $1,000 per day from her register. Their initial investigation found some evidence, but over time, more information was uncovered that proved this situation was far more serious than anyone had initially realized.
I'm sorry, are we? Just do me a favor, just stand up for me. Put your hands right back. You got any weapons or anything?
Police can go back there. Like up front.
So do you guys have everything, all the information? Do you have the receipts?
I have all the information. Well, it wasn't receipts really, just cash.
Oh, it was cash.
Yeah.
Okay. How much cash is it?
Around 7,000. So I have 5,000 of it documented, but she admitted to the other one, so I'm gonna go ahead and document that to them, and I can send that to you guys.
Gotcha.
But she has the cash here somewhere. She said it's at the smoke shop.
Somewhere, yeah, in the smoke shop. So
But she took 1,500 today, so it's. She said it's by the smoke shop.
So I don't know if it's by the smoke shop over there.
Well, why don't we ask her before we do? So let's grab her, and she'll walk.
It's in the parking lot. It's in another store.
Yeah, the smoke shop's at 12:39 or something like that.
She stashed it there?
But that's not the only surprise in store for these officers, as they would later uncover that she had been orchestrating this operation across multiple Walmart stores, siphoning tens of thousands of dollars in the process.
You guys can't open it?
No, we are. No. We're asking you. What money came from the store?
Just the 100.
Just the hundreds, not the tens inside here?
How much?
40 times 100 was 4,000? 4,000.
On top of this?
No, that.
Is that
unless she
included
just
in the
took
fine?
more. Unless she took more.
Because it's higher charge. It's between 5 and 10.
It's 7,000 total that I found that she might have took more. Because when we did the audit, it was only 1,500.
We did the audit today, it was only 1,500.
Well,
so she must have took more.
The thief's employer explains that an audit had been conducted earlier and that there had to be more money hidden away somewhere, totaling up to $15,000. So that's when the cops bring her into an interrogation room to try and figure out what she'd done with the rest of the money and figure out exactly how she's stolen so much money in such an elaborate way.
You seem like you're disappointed.
Very.
Yeah?
I was trying to get my life back in order, so.
You're trying to press fast forward on that? To get a life back together?
Yes, man.
Is that exactly what happened?
Exactly what happened.
You do know you worked for a really big corporation, right? Is there a reason why you were like, oh, they're so big they won't know? Is that kind of the thought process?
I don't know, honestly. I was really just trying to get my life back in order.
Yeah?
Just trying to make it quicker than it was supposed to.
The interrogation starts with the officer acting friendly and the girl reacting positively to it. Officers in interrogations generally want to start things off in a calm manner when they don't have enough information. She may begin by telling him the details about how she was trying to speed up the process of getting her life on track, giving the detective resources that may help back her into a corner later.
I knew what a credit card was, but I didn't know how it functioned, so I played around with it. I was young, so I didn't know. Bitch made me go into debt. 21 years old in debt.
How much debt did you go into?
I'm at $5,000.
First time you took money, how much did you end up taking?
Probably was $1,000.
Okay. Is it kind of like the same way you were doing it today, like where you kind of leave it underneath the register?
Yeah.
Is that exactly how it started, or it was some other way?
No, that's exactly how it started.
So will you do it like on every shift?
Yeah, every shift.
She explains her significant credit card debt to try and gain some sympathy and shed some light on her situation. The officer is kind and understanding. Once again, it's all an act to extract as much information about the grand theft operation she was running.
What did you end up doing with the other, well, if I do the math, like every other week, do 4 or 5. So over the course of the month of May, that puts you at like 10 grand. So what did you do with that then?
I also have T-Mobile. I was paying. I had a job. Remember, I quit because I left my parents' house. So I was in debt with T-Mobile.
So you paid a couple grand to T-Mobile. What did you end up doing with the rest of the money? Like, did you pay rent? Did you help your mama? Did you give it to your boyfriend?
Yeah.
What did you do?
It was my mom.
How much did you end up giving it to her?
I don't remember how much I ended up giving it.
She didn't ask you like, hey, where you getting this from?
If she did, and I would say, Mom, don't worry about it.
In an open and shut case, the officer has heard her explain her reasoning for the theft of $10,000 and possibly more. But it was clear with the amount that she had stolen in such a short time that she was very unlikely to stop even after she paid off her debts. After the interrogation, the girl was arrested and charged for her crimes, but her exact conviction is unknown. Another eagle-eyed loss prevention officer was responsible for catching this next employee of Walmart who had stolen thousands of dollars of goods and was caught completely off guard. Police were called to Walmart on October 23rd, 2023, where they found the suspect had already admitted her guilt and her history of shoplifting. But she also admitted to having some disturbing thoughts that might alarm the officers and change the nature of this arrest.
She finally admitted to everything that she has done. She did admit that she also has, I guess, previous charges that you guys have done. She also admitted that she's been homeless, that her mom kicked her out, and that's the reason why she was stealing. And she also admitted that multiple times she tried to commit. So I just figure I'll let you know because this also might take her to that edge. Okay. So my job is to inform you guys about the thing because I'm kind of like, right now she's filming that out. But
she's doing a written statement?
Yeah.
It sounds like this employee is facing significant challenges in life, but resorting to theft is never justified. However, empathizing with her is about to become considerably challenging as this next piece of information comes to light.
So it is sitting at a little over $2,000 at the moment.
When you first received it, you said it was 2 watches and...
Yep, it was these 3 items.
What is?
So iPad mini, Apple Watch, and Apple Watch Sport. But this is the total right now of everything that's been taken.
And do you have her on camera taking it?
Oh yeah, all that. You got all the videos of everything. There was a couple where she got the items and she'd stage it back in online pickup, sit it there until the end of her shift. By the end of the shift, she'd run over there, grab that, skip all of it.
It's all on here?
All of it's on there.
Makes my job so much easier. So she stole wine too?
She did. She got wine. She's got Corona.
Egg rolls.
Yeah.
While it might have been somewhat understandable if she had been stealing food or other essentials to survive given her situation, the fact that she was stealing wine and luxury items like Apple products while being homeless makes her story less credible and difficult to empathize with. Nevertheless, the officers now have all the evidence they need to confront the culprit.
Hello. Carol? Yeah. Okay. Right here.
Okay, so I have a situation.
Yeah, that I'm good.
I am asking for forgiveness.
Okay.
Disculpa.
You wrote this?
Yeah.
And everything on here is true?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here.
Despite being apologetic and taking responsibility for her actions, it doesn't change the fact that she must face the consequences. She's accumulated over $2,000 in stolen goods, which resulted in felony charges of grand theft. But she's not as clueless as this next employee, who was caught out with one of the oldest tricks in the book when her boss planted money to see if it would go missing. On June 26, 2021, a call was made to the Castleberry, Florida Police Department by an employer who wanted to report an employee for theft. When the officers arrived, the employer explained that she knew someone was stealing from her and was trying to track them down by marking her bills and recording their serial numbers. She would then leave money in the cash register to see if it would go missing, only to find the thief, a seemingly clueless employee sporting a Gucci handbag.
So first question is, can you guess why we're here?
I was accused of stealing money at a party. That was it. All I was doing was trying to look for a tampon. I thought I started my period, and I had moved this girl's bag. I only paid her back because I didn't want anything to happen. I didn't want it to be put on me because I'm not that kind of person.
Who was the she? Was it your manager or?
No, it was a girl at the party that I guess she had messaged me, and she said like, I saw you the one doing that. But she said like, either way I'm gonna like put legal.
Okay, and where was this party?
It was at like a New Ways Event Center in Lake Mary.
Lake Mary. Okay. Well, we appreciate it, but that's not necessarily why we're here today. We're here because you're being accused of theft. However, the theft is not in regards to that party. It's in regards to something that's happened here today.
Ironically, this girl isn't just facing accusations of stealing from her workplace, but believes the police are there for a separate incident where she was accused of stealing from someone at a party. She's unwittingly providing officers with additional information, making their job easier.
So, you have a manager who advised us that, well, not manager, you have one of your other coworkers who's advised us that they left a certain amount of dollars, very identifying marks on that, and you were the only person in the store.
Okay.
So
she also has the receipts of the opening of when the drawer was opened, what exact time.
Okay.
Where we're at right now is I can't promise you anything, but for me, and I'm sure Officer Ferrer, same thing, honesty is the best policy. Okay. So could you tell us anything about that?
I did do it. I'm having some issues with money right now. I just like bought off a new car, so I haven't been working lately. I will admit to that. So
was it just today, or has it been in the past?
It was today, and then I've done it in the past before, but never like large amounts.
How much would you say?
Probably like.
That's why we walked you up to the back.
300 maybe was the most beforehand. It's in my bag.
Okay, can I go through that bag?
Yes, sir.
Once again, experiencing financial difficulties is never an excuse to steal, and it becomes even more challenging to justify her actions considering she had recently paid off a car and luxury handbag. Although she confesses to the theft, she still thinks it's minor and just isn't aware of how bad things are about to get.
You want to press charges?
Yes, I do. Because I added it up. It's several $1,000s that's been going on. You're breaking my freaking heart. I have the documentation in my car. I wasn't prepared to turn it over because I was trying to rule it out. But I'll show you what I was preparing for my insurance company.
Okay, let's see that.
It's well over what she has here. I was hoping she would show it all, what you took this morning, and you didn't. So no, I'm sorry.
Let's make it not contentious. And where was the other bit?
I told him it was in that back pocket of my bag. Like
Which one?
The one with the zipper.
Right here?
Yeah.
Is that the rest of it from today, or?
Yes, sir.
She put the J. Photograph it. Is this all from this business?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, what's your name?
Yana.
Alright, Yana, do me a favor, stand up. Right now, you're gonna be placed under arrest for theft, okay? Do me a favor, lift your hands up.
The owner, who didn't even think it was the girl in question, is bitterly disappointed in the situation. It is clear that these two have worked for some time, and the owner even thought she was innocent before finding out. The employee was arrested and put on probation for a year. She must also pay back $20,000 to the store she stole from. However, this next employee had a much more elaborate scheme and managed to get away with stealing thousands of dollars for several months. On September 14th, 2022, 2022, officers from Charlotte County were dispatched to investigate an incident at Plato's Closet. Upon arrival, the manager informs the officers that an employee had been conducting fraudulent transactions on the store's computer, purchasing non-existent items, and pocketing the cash. The scheme nearly went undetected until the manager noticed a significant loss in earnings. With all the necessary evidence gathered, the police proceeded to interview the suspect.
I wanted to talk to you because I have video surveillance of the past couple days while you've been working, doing these buys. And you take these buys, I see you on camera, taking cash, putting it in your pants. You want to tell me a little bit about that?
I just been having some stuff that I don't want, and majority of it is, I shouldn't be taking money from him.
Where is this stuff that you brought in? Because I've watched the video surveillance, it is not, you're not bringing anything in the store. You're not bringing anything.
The last, probably I want to say 2 weeks ago, I have been. I brought in 2 purses and a pair of shoes. For the rest of the times I haven't.
So you would say only twice, am I correct? Only twice you've brought in actual merchandise, swapped it out?
Yes.
But the rest of the times you have done these transactions, you just scam the register to think that there was a buy done?
Yes.
Okay. How many times do you think you've done this in the past year?
Here, the girl is clearly reluctant to disclose the full truth. She's aware of her wrongdoing and the extent of the damage caused, but she tries to appear as reasonable as possible to mitigate the consequences. However, the officers investigating her have seen all the evidence and are asking questions to probe her honesty, a tactic that shows just how untrustworthy she really is.
How about this? How much money do you think?
About, I want to say 1,000.
Only 1,000?
Yeah.
I have all the documentation. I have paperwork dating back until January, and I see all the, and it's totaling way more than $1,000. You're doing a couple hundred. You're doing $100-something a day.
How much did you take today?
It was like 150, I think.
Is that typically what you take in a day?
Yeah, I'd say.
Is it always over 100? Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
And would you say that you've done it at least 20 times? So if it's over 100, you've done it maybe 20 times, that's 2,000 right there, and that's a rough estimate, right? See what I mean, how that adds up? So where is this money?
I have it.
You're saving it? You have it?
It's clear that this had been an ongoing scheme, to the extent that the suspect struggles to recall the frequency of her thefts from the store. To prompt her memory and elicit further incriminating details, one of the officers gives her a rough ballpark estimate to get her thinking.
If I were to say $16,000, would that be about what it is?
Yeah.
Do you think you have all that $16,000?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's going on? Why is it this? Have you ever been in trouble?
No, I haven't. I'm just living in a hard spot right now. I live with a roommate, and I've been working with him for a while. And
the owner here?
Yes. And I feel like I do so much.
You feel like you're underpaid?
Yeah. And I know that's not his fault at all. Like, I should probably look for another job. But it's like I feel bad for him. Like, if I do leave.
What do you think will happen to him when he's sitting here going on now $16,000?
It's not fair. I should not be doing that.
Right.
I take full responsibility and whatever comes with that.
Is it because he hasn't paid you? Have you been paid?
Oh, I have been paid. I know this makes me look like a stealer, like I'm stealing money, that's like the most thing you could probably ever steal from somebody. It probably makes me look bad. It makes me look that I steal things, but I don't.
Here she attempts to elicit sympathy from the officers, citing her challenging situation and claiming to be underpaid for her hard work, as if that could justify grand theft. She even denies being a thief, insisting that her actions were merely to make ends meet. However, the officers have heard enough, and it's time to conclude this matter.
Can I talk to him?
To who? Aaron, she wants to say something to you. She wants to talk to you.
$16,000 you ripped me off. I could be doing good instead of I'm taking out a loan to survive. Because you stole $16,000 $1,000 from me since January. What did you want to say?
I'm honestly just so sorry. I mean, I don't expect you to give me.
I expect you to pay me back.
Oh, I need to pay you back. I don't expect you to forgive me.
I was good to you. I mean, nothing but good to you. Always treated you as my number one.
It was nothing against you. It was my personal issues. It was nothing toward you.
Alright, I'm gonna grab your bag here. You're just gonna call me, alright?
Okay. Do I have to go to the front?
I'm not gonna put you in handcuffs. We're just gonna walk out. We're just gonna walk out the front door, okay?
Okay.
The girl was charged with felony grand theft and ended up on a 5 years probation, as well as being ordered to pay back the $20,000 she stole. But this next corrupt employee wasn't just caught on camera, but also caught red-handed in front of the cops while stealing.
I wasn't going to take that.
Yes, you were. You put it all in the box and you were leaving with it.
On November 11th, 2021, Athens-Clarke County officers arrived at a Walmart store after security staff discovered on surveillance cameras that an employee had been leaving her shifts with items that she didn't pay for. Apparently, it wasn't her first time either, as she stole multiple items every single shift. When the officer approached the suspect, he caught her red-handed in the very act of theft.
Do you have a receipt for this? Yeah.
Do that.
I wasn't going to take that.
Yes, you were. You put it all in the box and you were leaving with it.
No, I wasn't going to take it. I was going to go back.
So you've already taken it past the register.
Put this down for now. I'm Detective Franco with the Athens-Clarke County Police Department. Put your hands behind your back. You're being arrested for shoplifting at this time. We're going to go to the office and talk about this.
Okay. Where is the office?
Up front of the store.
I wasn't going to take it.
You went out the door with it.
I was going to go
You-
to get my card.
You've done this several times.
What?
We'll talk about it. You put stuff in boxes like 7 days in a row and took it. So we'll talk about it all in a minute.
Brittany appears oblivious to the gravity of her situation and immediately lies multiple times about going to return the items she stole. But she's about to be confronted with damning evidence that she cannot deny.
She's pulled video and said you didn't pay for any of that.
I paid on the online pay thing.
Okay, I don't even know how you do that. You got to take them to a register. You can't
You
just.
still have to go to a register.
What do you mean online pay? There's no way to.
Scan the app on your phone.
You still have to go to a register to do that.
Yeah, you got to do that at a register. Okay, let's just go to the next one.
No, some of those boxes were empty. I
Okay.
promise.
So this.
Every day that I pull to have figures here, they are not empty.
Well, here's my problem. If you did it today and you did the same thing, taking empty boxes out the other days, none of those had
The
stuff.
guy in automotive helped me put the empty boxes in my car the other day. I don't know his name. They were just empty boxes. I swear. Now the bumper car today, yeah, no.
So when we watch back video, we're not going to find you putting anything in these boxes.
I mean, I don't think so.
Brittany keeps insisting that she didn't steal anything and claims she was only taking empty boxes. She even has an alibi ready, suggesting she planned this and that this was more than a spur-of-the-moment decision.
You know we're going to go back and review video. Are we going to go back through video and find you putting stuff in those boxes? If you've done it more than once,
And you can see we have great video.
Yeah.
she's been working on it. Of course, they haven't had time to review every video, but all she has to do is sit in here if she needs to, and she can sit all day and review video. Are we going to find any more cases of you doing this?
The more honest you are now, the less hard it's going to be on you.
Because I don't want to have to take a whole bunch of arrest warrants on you that you don't know about, so you get pulled over with your kids in the car and get taken to jail.
Yeah, I don't want to go to jail.
Have you done this any other time besides today and yesterday?
I know the pillows I paid for.
How'd you pay for the pillows?
I paid for them. I put them back there and I paid for them later.
Where? At a register? Because that's the only way. So you walk through a register.
What's in this box? Underneath. That was yesterday. What's in this box?
Nothing. That box is still in my car. There's nothing in there, I swear to God.
Where is it in your car? Because I just went and looked in your car.
In the trunk.
Oh. So why are you taking a bunch of empty boxes?
Because I was putting my Christmas stuff in them.
After some more pressure from the detective, Brittany starts to change her story and admits to taking some items without paying for them.
Are you stealing these for Christmas presents? What's your deal? Why are you doing it is what I'm getting at.
I'm just having a hard time with my 3 kids.
but that doesn't make it right.
Well, I understand. How old are your kids?
8, 6, and 4.
Well, here's what we're gonna do, okay?
Okay.
You have somebody that can take care of your kids?
Not really.
Well, you're gonna have to. All right, call somebody because you're gonna go to jail today. Because I can't let somebody just get off who's been doing this every single day.
Brittany was banned from the premises of the Walmart for 2 years and was arrested for stealing from the store multiple times. She was fired, but was given leniency because of her situation as a single mother. Despite her protest of hard times, none of the items she stole seemed to help her family. Unfortunately, it's not known exactly what happened to Brittany and her family, but hopefully she used this experience of being caught red-handed to learn and to give her family a better role model.